Folks, there is something pretty scary that Arizona has done recently concerning RVers and our rights that may send a chill down all of our spines. Could it spread to other states as well? Big business is behind part of it. Stay tuned to the end. Let us know if we should be worried. First of all, thank you all for watching, commenting, and interacting with each other on our last video. This has really taken us by surprise. We never expected this kind of passionate response from you. It is amazing, and we are grateful. You, this community, are absolutely amazing. To all of our new subscribers, welcome to the best group of people on the internet. We are so very happy that you have become part of OLT. Now, we got some really great suggestions and comments. Some were a riot, and a couple were even a little close to the line. This last episode really did hit a nerve, and we want you to know that we're doing more research on it. First off, I've written to my state majority leader asking him to review the video and comment and see if he's got any suggestions that our community might find reassuring. Some of you had some very thoughtful ideas, and we could tell that a few were quite upset about it. I had forgotten about a recent case that had been brought before the Arizona Supreme Court that may have massive ramifications for Arizona residents. One of our viewers reminded me. We'll dig into that shortly too. Pretty scary. But first, let's take a quick look at some of your comments about RV squatters. You can follow along in the comments section below the video if you'd like, but we have a few of them here. The first was the hobo. In our first comment, I may have unintentionally offended one of our viewers. I'm a hobo. Please don't stereotype. Real hobos work and are respectful. Squatters are bums. Peace and love, brother. My response? No offense meant, Sir Hobo, and there are many fine folks out there who have become homeless through no fault of their own. That is why we would rather call the folks who are doing this squatting by a more appropriate name, scammers. Thank you for your concerned comment. We will pray for you and yours, OLT. Our next commenter called me out for what he perceived as a spelling error. Fast dude. Fix your name. It's spelled license, L-I-C-E-N-S-E, not L-I-C-E-N-C-E. You're welcome. My muted response, British Heritage, of course. Thank you, OLT. Our next is from a regular commenter on the channel, the Honey Badger, and needs no explanation. His comment, time to call Rocco and Guido. This next response is a little different. Hope you like my comeback. This is from user. Thanks for the education. I'll try these tricks this summer. My response? You might not like the results, but you do you. Here's an interesting look at the situation and times. From John. Yeah, the end times are indeed upon us. Repent now. Now, this next one has left me a little confused. Lala. How is it your business who pays and doesn't at an RV park? Not a house taken over. Not your problem, Karen. So is it me that's a Karen, or is it you guys? Help me out here, guys. Maybe you've got a response. This one is right on in his first sentence, but maybe a little bit of a chill for campers at the end. From Dale. To end this scam, the laws need to be changed, or before you can stay, you must pay up front for a month's rent. You'll be refunded if you leave before a month, if there are not any damages. Now, I responded, but I think this reply was better. So a full-time RVer will rack up thousands on the credit card advance charges in a month from various RV parks in different states in the hopes of someday getting reimbursed? Can you imagine the labor-intensive drain of parks and then hiring a person just to follow up with all those credit card transactions and reimbursements? Really? This last one, in my opinion, was quite thoughtful and a creative approach to the problem. So let's read it first, and then I'll give you my take. This is from the heart of Texas. I'm not an attorney either, so my understanding is limited. Wasn't there recently a court ruling that a motor vehicle is not legally a home, domicile, or homestead? The case was brought about bankruptcy. But wouldn't the same law apply? So if someone is staying illegally in an RV park, couldn't they simply be towed, charged with trespassing, if an RV is not legally a home, but rather a capital asset? I'm sure laws vary from state to state, but the RV park is simply denying them the ability to park and steal utilities, not seeking to deprive them of their RV. Your thoughts? These are some great points, and like the commenter said, this was in reference to a bankruptcy situation here in Arizona, where a creditor looking to seize more assets during a bankruptcy pled to the Arizona Supreme Court that a motor vehicle is not a home because it has a motor and therefore, as stated, a capital asset subject to seizure. The court agreed, and the couple is now truly homeless. I and the Heart of Texas are admittedly not attorneys, and we've way simplified it. Personally, I think this ruling, that's about February of this year, has opened up a whole can of worms. What about a fifth wheel or a travel trailer? They don't have motors, but they do have wheels. If wheels are a part of the equation, does that mean that park models and mobile homes by their names are included? They are marketed as homes also. Does the government want to force folks who, in today's crashing economy, can't afford a house payment or the exorbitant rent that's being charged, so they allow creditors to seize assets like their mobile domicile, which is most likely their only shelter, therefore forcing them into government shelters and subsidies that they would not need if their assets, their homes, were not taken by creditors? The Supreme Court in Arizona is a panel of one Chief Justice, a Vice Chief Justice, and 5 Associate Justices who sided with creditors, big business, instead of the people. Look guys, I don't have any answers. I'm hoping that there is someone who sees this video and has the knowledge and experience to tell us what's going on. Recently in Arizona, we have a governor who vetoed a bipartisan legislation, Senate Bill 1129, designed to protect homeowners from squatters. Then this February, the Supreme Court sided with creditors, in essence making a couple homeless by allowing the creditors to seize their motorhome. All of this is making my head spin. I don't have the answers. Maybe someone else out there can help explain it. As of the posting of this video, there is still no response to the email I sent to the Arizona Majority Leader. I'll keep you posted. Please give us your thoughts. In the meantime, please travel safe.